Nepotism. When you hear the word nepotism, what do you usually think of? Corruption, backroom deals, unfair promotions. And yes, nepotism can look ugly, but in Chinese culture, the story is more complicated. Nepotism, when talking about it, it isn't a kind of wise. Sometimes it's considered a kind of wisdom and virtue. In Chinese, there is a famous warning, 任人唯亲, appointing people just because they are your relatives. That's kind of corruption. But there's another thing, 举贤不避亲, recommend people the worthy, even if they are your relatives. That's a virtue. So, which is it? Is nepotism good or actually bad? This kind of paradox runs through Chinese history. Think about a business. In ancient China, large and powerful business families like Shanxi bankers or Suzhou textile producers often kept management inside the family members. Why? Because trust was everything at that time. In ancient China, there was no corporate law, no contracts. Outsiders could betray you. But your family members, like your cousins, your brothers, your brother-in-laws, wouldn't. Because they are bound by family honor at that time. Nepotism was a survival strategy. Even today, in Chinese family businesses, you will see key positions given to family members. Of course, modern giants like Huawei, Lenovo, they are highly relying on professional managers. But in the early days, especially when survival was fragile, they will put family and trust in the first place. Politics is even trickier. In the Han Dynasty, the emperors often placed relatives in high positions. Loyalty was more reliable within clan. But China also invented something remarkable, the civil service exam, 科举考试. It was designed to prevent nepotism by selecting officials through merit and Confucian learnings. However, the reality is still complicated and messy. Even successful officials rely on networks of their students, relatives, and allies, and so on. Nepotism never disappeared. It just evolved into something else. For example, fractions or guanxi network. And this is where Chinese culture offers a unique perspective. In Western societies, people often draw a sharp line between personal and professional. But in China, relationships or guanxi blur that boundary. Nepotism isn't just about the family, it's related to trust. As anthropologists say, trust is a kind of social capital. It's not always connected with corruption. Sometimes it's a glue that holds business, politics, families, even friendships together. So what's the lesson? Chinese culture teaches us, don't reject the capable just because they are close to you. That's 举贤不避亲. But also, on the other hand, don't appoint people just because they are close to you. That's 任人唯亲. If you hesitate to trust as a leader, your subordinate won't give you their best. But also, if you trust blindly, corruption will follow. So, is nepotism always bad? Not necessarily. In Chinese culture, it's both a danger and a resource. The real wisdom lies in transforming personal trust into collective efficiency, making sure that 亲 relationship and 贤 talent work hand in hand. And maybe it's not just a lesson for China. This is something every society wrestling with corruption and loyalty can learn from.